Hi, my friend. This Farah is here. Uh, my part one. You listened to me, and I talked about what the thought tricked us, how that tricked us for good to manage this big, complex humans with the mind, with the heart and body. But we figured it out all about we got intelligence, intelligent. Now the thought's job is done. We have to do some stuff to take this process to further. It's our job as a starting. We are expanding the thought to somewhere else. We know what the trick the thought did, but it did. We are not angry about that. It did for good, for us, for saving us, for taking us to the future. Thought is a hope. Thought is a hope. Created the trick to give us the hope, to give us the future. Thought is a space, it's a time. Thought is a time. And thought create this future for us, present and future. And it's for good, hope for us, but create the concept. Hope thought is smart to create this concept to take us to the future. Now, it's good we are in good place. Remember I told you in my, not that before the part one, before that, I said, hey guys, wake up, it's enlightenment. You said, why Farah saying that, enlightenment? Why we came to the phase she's talking? This is what happened. This is what the thought did for us, and we figured it out. The concept created, it's a duality concept. Thought is coming from aggressive to the place its emotion is alive. The cortex creates the emotion, everything. When you don't have something, you create the emotion, desire for that. And that desire gets you something. If you don't have something, you come desire and then the emotion comes alive. Because if you have that, you're okay. But if you don't have it, the emotion comes alive. Thought says, hey, desire, you have to have this. It suits on you. It's good on you. And desire grabs that. Some of the thoughts, they don't go up there to the consciousness. Some of them, they stay. Because they don't have that power, energy, frequency, vibration. The most of the thoughts we do, they don't go through. They don't have enough energy. Thoughts are time. And it's a discussion of that. Enlightenment, I'm talking. It's because we find the truth about ourselves. But each phase of the time has own purpose. You know, when the thought was simple, imagine a computer. You have a computer and you give it data information all the time. And those chips are in the, like the data chip in the cell phone or in the computer, they have a limited capacity. After they fall, you have to change it. If you don't modify your thoughts, if you don't filter the thoughts, what's going to happen? The capacity of our brain gets full. It's like you need to filter some stuff in the past. Open up the space for a new stuff. Modify that. But we didn't. Our repetition continues from the 1,000 years, the same. Our lifestyle, instead of the changing, is the same. Still, those times they were killing people, still people they are killed in some part of the world. Thank you, God, we are living here. Anyway, we don't have to improve. What's wrong with us? What kind of belief we have? It's not in the place. Why these beliefs we have about this, that, this religion? They say we are the truth. I believe all religions. Respect to all religions. I believe in the unity of the religion because each religion is a part of the truth. Could be not truth, but it's part of the truth. That's what we are looking for, that, the truth. How you can find the truth? If you find yourself. That's the purpose now, in the enlightenment. If you figure it out, who is myself? That's the enlightenment, that's the purpose. That's the time we're going to shift. Each individual in this world has to reach that, believe what happened, what the thought tricked us. And then we have to modify ourselves to reach that part. We can connect ourselves with the wholeness. Connect what you see outside, it's you. When I see myself as a myself, but myself, I don't see the tree as a myself. It's not me. The moment you realized you and the tree is part of one thing, you can recognize yourself as a myself. If you see yourself in something, you say, oh, this is me, I'm me. You are not you, actually, with this consciousness we have now. You didn't know, you don't know who you are. You have to modify yourself to see you who you are. With the repetition of the time, past memories, you cannot reach to yourself. The important is, right now, is the time, enlightenment time. It's the time you know yourself. With knowing, everything around yourself creates you. You're not separate of the outside or separate of this object here. You're part of that object. And this is the time I'm talking about. The enlightenment I'm talking, it's not the enlightenment of those religion they talk. I believe every religion. There's a respect because that religions are, they took us here. Thank you so much. Give us an identity. But identity we look in, it's not one identity. It's the whole identity. The whole universe is my identity. And the past, present, and the future is my identity. If I am able to change myself and to bring the harmony to brain, my mind, my heart, my body, bring to one thing, connect this to the whole thing, that means you, and anything around me, with one thought, modified thought. The thought is clear thought, clear, pure consciousness. Consciousness is a screen, what we see each other in that. Our life is in that screen. If we're able to see anything in that one screen, identify myself. I create myself and I become wholeness. That's my identity. That's how I'm gonna talk about that. That's what we are missing. That's what happened through thousand years ago. But I'm glad we realized that. I'm glad. This is the enlightenment I'm talking. This is what we are. We are part of the past, part of the present, part of the future. But how can I do this? With modifying my past. Bring filter and create the future with the wholeness of this. Because me and you, each of us, we create this society. You cannot change society. You have to change yourself to change the society. If you're able to change, bring your thought to the clarity, to the purity. The thought recognize itself. It's not alone. It's a hope. It's a pure. Recognize itself by what it is. And instead of creates the image of anything, creates itself by itself. My identification of my ID comes alive. That's the time of the purity, the time of the enlightenment. That's what we are. We are one thing, wholeness. If we able to do that, we reach to that enlightenment, we can move to the future with just but knowing who we are individually. I hope you guys liked it. And then I'm gonna go explain everything for you guys. What's gonna be a thought and what thought creates this consciousness, what the consciousness creates the reality. And I hope you guys liked it. That was the explanation of what I'm talking. When I say phase don't say, oh, is she talking crazy? What phase? I don't see any phase. What we're having, it's just a movie in the TV screen. But we have a free will to modify or filter our thoughts, our ideas, or our beliefs. That's how, in this point of this, we can find ourselves as a pure. Myself, I'm pure, equals to the thought. You guys, I hope you guys understand that. It's just a talking. I'm not pressuring to understand something. I'm not pressuring to tell you do this, do that. I'm just part of your family. And I respect to every family, respect any religion. All of us, we are part of one whole. Have a great night.